04022024 CA1 to TT Dispatch 2030 status update. Okay, so what I got right here is, it's basically a map, and there's like thousands of cities along this area. What the goal is, or the plan is to activate all the military in all the regions, and for every city we are going to assign airport landing strips. So we're going to find local cities in this area, and we're going to start to pair cities with cities. And basically what happens is there's going to be a work zone, and let's say this is a city, but this is clear space. The work zone is in the city, and we're going to send helicopters and military, and they're going to fly over the trees. They're going to drop down. They're going to use chainsaws and clear trees. So when they clear the trees, they're going to make a landing strip for airplanes. So now every single city is going to have a landing strip. So what's going to happen is we're going to start using the landing strips in about a year. We're going to start flying people into these areas, and it's going to be scattered. So it's going to be a whole bunch of areas just scattered. And basically we're going to gather all of the commercial sector licenses, and then we're going to be using these airports. Where the hell it went? Whatever. We're going to be using the airports or the landing strips to basically make pathways to bring in cement. And we're going to do a commercial sector first, and all the commercial sectors, they're going to have priority for a plot of land, and also to build up the cement. So when they build up the cement, it's going to be about like what, 3 feet. So all the commercial sector areas are going to have like a foundation. There you go, foundation. So we're clearing these trees in the foundation. So when these landing strips get set up, we're going to set up remote dwellings for people to come in and out, and also they can do a joint like fly zone with the military helicopters. So that's mass migration logistics for RSL operations. And I got the money and the financial accounts set up. What else we got? Electricity. I'm going to build more factories for these little terminals. They're transformers. There you go. And we're going to start rapidly producing those in all the countries. That way we could do the free energy for all the people in these FEMA camp rescue zones. What else? oh, I got leases. So what's going to happen is the rental properties in these RSL zones, the tenants are going to transfer over to these FEMA camp cities. And basically the tenant is going to have the, what is it? It's like a rent to own option for the land, but it's between the tenant and FEMA and not the landlord and FEMA. So the tenant is still going to pay the landlord rent because we need these accounts to stay in order. They got, like, all the banking systems got to stay in order. So the tenant, the landlord, and the banks got to work for, you know, to make sure this zone is cleared up and the banking system doesn't crash. So basically the option is the tenant must cooperate with the landlord, and basically the longer they stay there, it's like a rent to own, so it activates after 10 years. So the tenant, once the tenant moves in, like let's say the 1st of January 2025, in 10 years, like January 2035, that's 10 years. So now it activates to where the tenant has a right to this new land, and then the landlord still has their land, because we're going to be draining or attempting to drain the water back out. So the landlord's descendants will still have rights to this plot of land as the population expands. So basically that's mass migration logistics for a couple of different sectors. Over out, gotta go.